So, hello guys, welcome back to the week 3 episode number first for the week third. And today we will be talking about the time frame alignment, that how we align our time from daily time frame to the hourly structure. And in the hourly structure, we go for like M15 or M15 threes. That's how we can do that. This is the example. This is like the practical process how you actually approach the market, and you get the structure in the hourly time frame, and you get the entries in this time frame of M15 or M5 or whatever it is. So you get that. So let's do that in the live example or the replay chart example. I am using GBP USD daily time frame to frame our bias. So for the bias, I use for the daily time frame. For the structure, I use the hourly 1 hour structure, and for the entries, I mainly use M15 and M5 for the entries. And whenever the whichever it is cleaner, I'm using that for my entries. So let's go to the chart for the examples. So here we are at the daily time frame. This is the chart of GBP USD. This was the previous weekly closing, and our main bias is where the price is moving. Is price is moving up to this area, and we can long from this fair value gap area. Why this fair value gap area is most important? See first example right over here. This is the resistance, and this was the rejection prices faced, and now the prices broke off this rejection, and now it is between this breaker area. This is a breaker area right over here, or we can say the mitigation block. Don't get into that. It is just uh, you see when it break out this high, the fair value gap which was formed between these ranges is this example right over here. So I am using this fair value gap, or I can use these fair value gaps too, which are in the below. But our main objective is where the price is reaching first. So price is reaching first to this liquidity area right over here, and after that we can look for this area. So I will wait for the next candle of Monday, and I'm avoiding Mondays to trade because sometimes it is low probability, and there are very less news on the Mondays. So I will skip the Monday. So here the Monday, when I skip, the price has moved down towards this fair blue gap area. We got a great rejection. Price is closing like above this candle and respecting the fair blue gap area. You can see the wick right over here. It is how beautifully it is respecting. It has dug down to this area right over here, but see how it is respecting the fair blue gap area. Now I can go for the 1 hour to look for the structure. So this is the 1 hour time frame right over here. This is the candle uh, right over here which dig down to this area, and now prices move above and then it has came lower. So let's see the structure, how the structure is telling us. So in this example right over here, price reacted to this fair value gap example right over here. This is a liquidity sweep, internal liquidity sweep right over here, and after that we got a CSID right over here. And many people are up saying about the MSS happens when the price is closing above this week right over here. So mainly I'm using the CSID order block formation for my structure confirmation. So I will use that, and I will just use the 2 pixels to make it bigger. So yeah, this is right over here. Yeah, so this is the structure confirmations right over here, and we got the fair value gap area right over here. Price has not respected that, but here is the swing formation right over here. You see the price, this is the candle one, and see it closes like this. Candle two was like this, and this is the candle operational going on. So I am not reading about mainly London session because I'm fully focused upon the new day openings and the New York session. I will wait for price to reach up to the new day opening and see what's the reaction. And we have two newses. First is on the 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and second is about the 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will wait for price to reach up to these areas. So let's wait. Okay, here we are in the London session right over here. This was the time of news when the news came. So see, when the news came, did we got any structural shift right over here? Let's see. Did we got any other CSID right over here? Yes, this is a CSID which we got in this area, and we can also see that and there is any protected low found. There is any fair blue gap area presented right over here? No. So I will wait for the swing formation in the 8 a.m. Time, and I can look for the continuations to the highs. And what is our target? Our first target would be these liquidities, and our second target would be these liquidities presented right over here. So I will wait for that, and when price reaches up to the this 8 a.m. near the 8 a.m. So I will go and I will shift to the 15-minute time frame and mark out the areas. Okay, so here we are at the 8 a.m. right over here. I will go to the 15-minute time frame and see the structure, how what the structure is telling us. So here in this example right over here we can see there is nothing here to be clean. So I will wait for the 8:30 news. So how the 8:30 news reacts to this. So this is a 8:15. I am waiting for 8:30. So this is the 8:30 reaction from this area, and price has closed aggressively above this area. So this confirms to our CSID. I will wait for any fair blue gap area formation to continue higher, and our target is this area. I will mark out that with this ray. This is our target, and I'm waiting for an opposite run. This is the opposite run example right over here. Price is opposing and then going higher. I will wait for something opposite run in the 15 minute and get a fair blue gap. Did we got any fair blue gap? Yes, this is the fair blue gap right over here. I'm waiting for price to reach up to this area and then continue. The next candle, very bearish closing. Did we get the reaction from the fair blue gap area? Let's see. Let's see the fair blue gap area right over here. Did we get the reaction from this area? Yes, we got the rejection. And now I am waiting for price to close above this area to get our entry confirmed. So I am waiting for that. So here we did not get still. I'm waiting for that closing. So we got another reaction right over here. So our next confirmation would be closing above this area. So I'm waiting for that. So here we got a reaction coming up. Here we got closing over this area. I can enter at the market price. Our stop would be below this low, and for the main target I am using this. It will be giving us 1 is to 2.8, 1 is to 2.8 target. So let's see how it goes. Rejection, and see, we have closed our target. This is a example of how we use a structure. We use the timings. First we got a, structure shift in the 1 hour time frame right over here. Then in the London session we got this move, and after the New York session we got a driver of 8:30. It took 8:30 took the highs, then came lower, make the fair value gap area. But our objective was what? Our objective was clear. Our objective was previous day high. Which what was the previous day high, which was right over here. This is how the we our frame our bias. We was this area, then our first target would be this would be our bias. Reaction from this area, candle was closed very rejection candle. Then after that our bias would be bullish. So price opened low, make a low and close, and our entry was near about the 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we took out this high, and let's see how this candle closes.